Well, hello there. Welcome back to Stone Valley here on Farming Simulator 22. June is nearly done. You notice we got this large field here that's been cultivated, and we're nearly done seeding, planting grass. Yeah, more grass. A little bit about what has happened since the last time we were together. If you recall, we were working on getting the field harvested, got all the barley harvested off the field, and had all the straw. Well, I went and leased owned a John Deere baler. So we got that going, and I got all the bales made up, and then we come along, picked them all up, put them on the trailer, and put most of them in storage. We did take a partial trailer load off just because I needed some cash. I was down to pretty much nothing, and so I needed some cash, and well, I'm back down to just about nothing. I think I'm sitting at about $2,700 right now, and don't really have any prospects of income at this point, so not sure what we're going to do. Things could get a little bit interesting here very soon. You notice we do have Miss Betty's seeder down here at the farm. I ended up borrowing her case, used that to do the cultivating with my little disc, and then we got the seeder back here behind the Kubota. And so just as soon as we got the cultivating going, we kind of jumped in and come right behind it with the seeder. But you see it's getting very late in the day. Tiny has already taken off, gone back to the house, so it is just me finishing up this field. So the reason I planted grass is because you can probably get another crop off of it before the year ends, and have the equipment. I'm set up to do that now. The only thing we're lacking is just a rake. So if we can get a rake, we can kind of go full on with the grass work. The combine situation, it will be repaired. We've got the parts on order. Tiny's going to fix it for me. It's going to come out to be about $5,000 in cost. So we're going to get it repaired and get it back to Miss Betty. I told her that I would probably not be interested in buying it, mainly because we don't really want to focus on crops right now, that we would need to use a harvester. And two, if I'm going to buy one, I may want to look at something that didn't tear up on me the first day I was using it. So not that it would have any more problems, but we may go another route if we get to the point of needing combine. So that's where we're at with this farm here in Stone Valley. Things kind of got tough real quick, so hopefully things turn around. Tomorrow I believe we'll be ready to cut that grass up there at Miss Betty's. We did cut the grass here on our farm here, and we ended up getting that grass down at the house spot cut, and so that is still on the ground. We did not get a chance to do anything with it, so it is still on the ground. I need to make some silage, and we need to make some hay. How we end up doing that, I don't know, because in order to get the grass up off the field, we need to somehow rake it up, get it into a forage wagon or something, somehow, and get it into the bunker. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that. I don't have any money. Tapped out on my $100,000 loan at the bank. That is all they're willing to loan me at this point, because I am not turning any profits. I'm actually surprised they loaned me 100. I'm really shocked. So yeah, we're going to finish this up here and see what July brings. Hopefully maybe we can pick up some work locally here. Maybe a contract to pop in or something that comes available. We can maybe knock that out, get a little bit of breathing room on the financial situation. I was hoping we wouldn't run into issues like this, but they continue to find me. So anyhow, I'm going to finish up this last strip here, get down here and turn around and head back. That'll finish up this field, get everything put away. See you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's July, and I'm in debt. I have no cash, a little bit over $6,000 in the hole, according to my bank statement. Can't make my payments on my loan. Don't have any cash to pay any workers. Can't buy fuel, can't buy feed. It's tough. Tough right now. So, you notice I'm loading some things up. I've got to liquidate some equipment. I don't expect I'll be needing this wood grapple. Nor do I expect I'll be needing this log trailer. And as much as it pains me to do it, I'm going to sell this pickup. We're going to sell all of this. Hopefully we can make enough to get back in the black. Still got to get some grass up off the ground. And to top it all off, the cows have run out of food. So today is not starting off good at all. So had some coffee, put my boots on, and it's time to get to work. So we got to figure out a way. I did talk to Tiny, and he is supposed to come down, helps out with some mowing today. Hope we go straight here to get down to the shop. And so he's actually going to pick me up from the shop, take me back over to the farm. And we got to get started on getting that grass up there at Miss Betty's mowed down. And we've got to get, well, I've got to get some food for the cows really quick. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting a few bales of hay made up. Now I know they won't produce as much on just the hay, but that's what we're going to have to do for right now. So we'll get the hay to them just as soon as we can, and then we'll carry on and try to figure out what we're going to do about getting the rest of it up. So I'm going to head on down here. Shop's just right down here. Go ahead and sell these items, see what I can get for them. And hopefully have a little bit of extra cash left over that I can actually pay Tiny for the work he does today. Well, I think we're going to be okay. Everything seemed to work out. I'm in the old truck here. Got a load of forage. I'll take it down to the cows. You see across the field there, Tiny's already got the Kubota out. Going ahead and getting the grass mowed. So he ended up dropping me off down at the farm. I grabbed the truck, went back up to the shop, and I bought this load of forage, and we're going to take it down to the cows and get them fed. After everything is said and done with, I ended up with about $11,000 cash left in my pocket. So that is really good. I think that'll work out pretty good, and we'll be able to pay our bills. Went ahead and paid the $6,000 and some change that I was behind on. The only thing I need to pay is my rent for this month, so we'll have to pay that $1,500 here today. So we're doing good. We'll be able to make it, well, at least for one more day. We're going to go ahead and get that grass cut up there at Miss Betty's. We're going to go ahead and get the tedder going on it as well, get it dried and baled up for some hay. Now Miss Betty will get 50% of it. So 50% of the bales that we make, she will get the proceeds from, and then we'll get the rest of it. So it won't be a whole lot of money, but it will be something. Mainly, it'll be food for the cows. Oh good, there are no cows in there. The next thing we gotta do is worry about trying to get some of this grass picked up and put in the bunker silo. There is a cow in there. Oh, here comes some more. They must have heard the food wagon rolling down the driveway. There you go, girls. Enjoy. Yeah, I have got to get some silage started. I am behind on that. Yeah, I can't keep buying food for the cows. So, anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'm going to have to head back up to Miss Betty's, grab one of her tractors, and come back down here. We'll get rolling. Well, we got things running like a well-oiled machine now, but we had a little bit of a hiccup earlier on. While Tiny was mowing the grass, I went over to the shed and hopped in the old case here, tried to get it fired up. Nothing would happen. It would turn over, but never would fire. So I fooled with that for a little bit. Wasn't able to get things going, so well, I let Tiny do what Tiny does best. So I hopped in the Kubota, finished up the mowing, and went ahead and went down and got the tedder, brought it back up here and worked on that. Well, he was able to get the case to running, and so we took it down and got the baler hooked up. Well, you see, I do have a new rake. Went to the shop and picked up a Vermeer. It actually fits really good behind the Kubota. It's doing a great job, so we have that now. Of course, I had to do a lease to own. We have things rolling now. We're doing smaller bales here, mainly because we may end up mixing this with some silage later on to make some total mix ration. So I didn't want giant bales throwing the ratio off. So we got the smaller bales going, and we're actually nearly done with the field here. You see the, well, across the field there, quite a few bales out that we will have to pick up. But it has been nice now that we have both tractors running. We're able to both make some progress. But that mower that I have, a little Kubota mower, we're probably going to have to do something different. It was quite the ordeal to mow this field with that small mower. So once we get over to the field that we have leased, it is significantly larger. So I'm going to have to get a bigger mower. Somehow I will have to get a bigger mower. I'm not sure how we're going to afford it, but we'll make it work out somehow or another. So as you can see, Tiny's over there in the Kubota getting the last few strips raked up to nice windrows, and well, I'm just about keeping pace with him, running neck and neck here. So we don't have much longer to go to get all of this baled, and then, well, we gotta count how many bales we got, split them up, and whoop, whoop, Tiny. Miss Betty says she wants to go ahead and have her sold, so we will take those off for her and get her her money, and then we'll see what's left. I don't know how many bales it will be. I may sell some of them, may put them all in the barn. I'm not real sure, but we'll see here in just a moment. Hey, Miss Betty, just want to let you know, looks like we're going to have about 44 bales to sell for you. I just want to make sure you still wanted me to go on and take them to sell. Okay, we'll do. We'll see you soon. Well, we're going ahead and taking Miss Betty's bales down to sell them. She wants to go ahead and collect the money. Can't say I don't blame her, but tried to advise her to maybe wait a little bit longer. But she wanted to go ahead and sell them. So we ended up with 88 bales on the field. So 44 of them will be Miss Betty's to sell. The trailer holds 24 here. We've got 24 stacked up. So we are going to go ahead and get these taken off. Nice load of hay. Nice load of hay. See, we have quite a few still out on the field. Well, we'll go ahead and take this down. Whoa, who's this? Let me go see who this is. Oh, hey there, Randy. I hadn't seen you in a while, not since you did that stump grinding for me. Hey there, Mr. Mike. What are you doing up here? Well, I'm doing a little bit of work for Miss Betty. She wanted to get this field, well, worked, and she didn't have any help up here, and so she hired me. Well, I guess we went in on partnership on doing a little bit of work up here. You should have cleared that with me, Mr. Mike. This is my place. This is my mama's place. I'm running the show up here. She never mentioned, Randy, that you were her son. She mentioned she did have a son. She never mentioned it was you. Well, it is me. I'm here. So, what you got going on? Well, Randy, I kind of had made an agreement with Miss Betty, and so I'd like to have her in on this discussion. If we're going to discuss it, I'd like her to be present. No, sir, we are here. We're going to take care of business right now. So, what do you owe me? Well, I don't owe you anything, Randy. I'm working for Miss Betty, and she is, well, she's agreed to selling half of these bells, and I'm going to keep the rest for my use. Well, I don't think that's a very good deal. This is our land. We should get bigger cut. Randy, look, why don't we go on in the house and talk to Miss Betty, and let's get this thing cleared up here. All right, then, let's go on in the house and see what she has to say. Okay, Miss Betty, you take care. Randy, we'll talk later on. Glad we got this thing cleared up. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Mike. I rolled up in here just puffing my chest. I should have been a little bit more polite. We'll talk to you soon. Well, That was an interesting conversation. Old Randy had no idea that he was Miss Betty's son. Well, he thought somebody was up here taking advantage of his mother. Well, of course we're not. So we're going to go on and jump in the truck here. I wonder where Tiny has run off to. I bet he's over in that shop tinkering on them old tractors. Well, we're going to go ahead and take this down, get it sold for Miss Betty, and go come back and get the rest of her bells, get those sold. Then we're going to work on getting the bells down to our farm. Well, it just got hooked up to the spreader here. I'm going to run down and take care of putting some fertilizer out on Miss Betty's field. Also, one of Miss Betty's friends from church, Miss Evelyn, she's also a widower locally here and doesn't have any help around her farm. So she hired me to do a little bit of fertilizing for her as well. So, well, I've got a little bit of extra work here. I still need to get this grass picked up to make some silage, but this little contract here will help me get a little cash so that we can, well, get to some other work. We did end up making Miss Betty about $15,000 today, so she was pleased with that. As a matter of fact, Randy actually was very interested in that as well, so I'm glad he come around after talking with Miss Betty, and hopefully won't be any problem for us. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't done so already. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope each of you have a blessed day.